Uh, it's normal mode is a lot easier to get your head around. Like the vanilla game, there's not so many things to complicate what you're up to. Like usually you just mine copper or iron and coal and stone. And then there's oil, which is its own thing, but that's later game. And then from the like once you mine the copper or iron, you then process it into iron plates and it's usable stuff. In this, you gotta mine something, then you crush it, and then you sort the crushing down to the different stuff to make something that you can smelt from it. It eats the time so bad. It's a 2D graphics game. It's still early access. And I don't know, I kind of find the graphics charming. Graphics aren't everything. Gameplay is what you want. This game has gameplay in spades. Alright, so this gets the slag. Oh, yeah, look, we're actually not going to be... Maybe once we get things going, but I'm not sure we're actually going to be processing the slag fast enough to pull it off the line. So maybe I should have it go into a box. Box it up and then use it. Oh, I need to grab some red science real quick. Our science isn't doing anything because I haven't thrown any science in here. We have 85 science. I'll split between the two divisions. That'll get us the chemical processor. How's our power? Oh, we're good for power. Already over an hour and... Yeah, see, this is what I had set up when I first started, because... You take the... what is it? The... I never remember the name of it. The sapphirite? Yeah. Diorite gets you copper, sapphirite gets you iron. At least the way it's set up right here. But once you crush it, you take the sapphirite ore, I crush it. Let the research go. Crushed sapphirite ore gets you crushed stone and crushed sapphirite ore. Now, if you smelt sapphirite ore, you'll get iron that way. That's one way of getting iron. But you're still left over with the crushed stone. So I then take the crushed stone, make stone, and then from the stone I make stone bricks. But I unlocked a new building called the sorting facility, which is what you saw me just integrate up here, these guys. Of course, requires a complete redesign on how you're doing everything, so I'm going to start it on the left side here. Alright, we need to do sorting. Oh, I'm a sorting building shy. We then tell it what type we wanted to sort. And it tells you what you'll get out of it. So now instead of getting... But we're getting 2 copper to 1 iron and 1 slag. We'll now be getting 2 iron to 1 copper and 1 slag. Alright, it's done. Get 4 inputs. Now we need to be able to output it. We need more conveyor belts. think that's what I'm going to have to actually automate next, is making conveyor belts. Yeah, they're slowly cleaning up the sprites. The graphics have improved. I still think they, like, as much as this is supposed to be like the new character, I think they need to do a better model sprite, like a better player sprite. This is me set the color to purple. For whatever reason, I game in purple on this. I'll get that stuff off. Is it the bottom three? Connected to power. So now we can bring these lines together and do something with it. Alright, now we gotta sort out the slag and sort out the iron from the copper. Or in this case, the copper from the iron. You know what I should actually probably do? How fast... Yeah, that's a good idea. How fast... Find out how fast they process. So their crafting speed is 0.75. So every second they give you 2 to 1 and they take 4 off the board. So I gotta get leg that's or the crushed stone out of here. Underground belt. I didn't really leave room for those guys. It's now doing automation 2, which will get us a faster assembly plant. Yeah, this is with where is it? I believe it's Angela's Infinite Ores, or Angela's Filtering, sorry. Mod. It's pretty cool. It's actually the reason I really wanted to check this one out was the... I don't want to combine these into one giant loop. There's a lot, like, what's really cool about it is there's multiple ways to make iron. Like, if I want, I could just take the crushed blue, smelt that down and get iron from it. Or I could put it through the sorter and get actual iron ore. We need more of those. We got 5. And copper wire. What do you need to... So to make tin, you need copper and tin plate. Alright, now I gotta figure out what ore gives me tin. This runs a little bit better if I'm zoomed in. I gotta find out what... There's one mod that's probably responsible for it going so slow. That should keep my science going for a little while. Okay, so it can keep up with the slag if we're not using the copper. My robots clear out the trees. Now trees are good to have in that they eat up the pollution. all this is causing pollution, and as you call it, if you cause enough pollution, of course, those damn alien biters will come try to tear apart your base. I'm thinking maybe rather than trying to have different, like, make an iron thing down here on the bottom left, and then do copper over here, and then sort of, maybe I should try to combine, like, start with a bus idea, bring all this kind of ore on one line and this on another, have it go through the sorting, and from the sorting then have it broken down into grab the iron, grab the slag, grab the copper. Because otherwise I'm going to be reproducing. If I do it this way, I'm going to be every time I sort, I'm going to be reproducing the cleaning off. Or I could probably just do it in one area where I clean off all of the belt, and then I do my iron, and then I do my smelting. The sad thing is that means I need a complete overhaul. Means it's sad when this happens, but this is also one of my favorite parts of Factorio, when you have to completely, when you tear down what you have, try to make it better. Thank God for the mod that lets you touch anything you can see. Like, usually you can only interact within a close range, but this is kind of nice. Robots are taking forever because they're all full of ore and coal. I think I want one crushing facility. Let's just pick this all up. We have to will box it. And you can stop for a second. Robots pick things up faster, there's not stuff for it. Stuff on the belt for them. Add up. All that work and I'm already scrapping it. I like this idea of a central sorting area that then we go and do all the processing from. Like, why should I have to reproduce my work over and over again? Like each area needing one of these stone making sections. If I had one competent stone processing area that covered all the area, all the belts, that's all we need. Ooh, Super Metroid music. Nice.